Rain-gray Atlantic waves slosh against the hull of a rusting platform. The sea smells of cold salt, the air heavy. Beneath that ordinary surface lies a darkness so vast that human senses sight, sound, touch betray. A steel sphere, no larger than a closet, prepares to plunge more than 2 miles down into crushing pressure, freezing darkness, and the remains of a century-old tragedy. 5 souls board the Titan submersible, hearts full of awe and curiosity. But none know the ocean. Israel weighed 380 times the pressure at the surface. The hatch closes. The countdown ends. What happens next will shake the world. Stay with me. In the early morning hours of June 18, 2023, a small expedition vessel drifts 370 nautical miles off the coast of Newfoundland. On deck, the titanium and carbon fiber submersible, Titan, is readied for Dive 8810 expedition to the rusted wreckage of the RMS Titanic. Inside, 5 passengers strap themselves in. Among them is the CEO of Ocean and 3 other men, seasoned explorers and wealthy enthusiast Saul, paying for a once-in-a-lifetime descent, roughly 3,800 meters, to a site that lies 12,500 feet below the surface. At 9:18 a.m., Titan releases from its surface support platform and begins its descent into the deep Atlantic. The water is a silent, black canvas. Every 5 to 10 seconds, a ping reaches the support ship. It's all routine. At 1 hour into the dive, everything seems normal. The ocean whispers nothing. But around 1 hour and 45 minutes in, communication drifts into static. A final message appears, dropped to WTS, shortly after, and then a bang, faint and distant through the monitors. To reach the Titanic, Titan must descend to depths where the water pressure is unforgiving, roughly 380 times what we feel on the surface. That's nearly 38 megapascals, or about 6,500 pounds per square inch. Titan was advertised as capable of reaching 4,000 meters, built with a carbon fiber composite hull and titanium reinforcements, a design meant to endure the crushing deep. But experts have since stated that carbon fiber composite hulls are unpredictable under repeated stress, especially when manufacturing anomalies exist. Just months earlier, during its 80th dive, Titan registered a loud acoustic event. A loud bangan strain gauges showed a permanent shift. That should have been a warning. Instead, the dive series continued as Titan descended through the pitch-black water. Unimaginable pressure pressed inward and enormous force everywhere on the vessel's hull. The deeper it went, the more the hull groaned under an invisible weight. But no one aboard and no one realized the danger mounting below. Then, the silence stretched. The pings stopped, and the ocean, in a single breath, waited. At roughly 3,341 meters, deep nearly 11,000 feet, the last ping is recorded. The crew on the surface notes the time. 10:47 a.m. NDT. Titan's location is logged. No more messages follow. On the surface, the mood shifts. Monitors flicker. Radios crackle. No more response. No more response. The support ship prepares for recovery, but the ocean answers with nothing. 2 hours after the dive began, a U.S. Navy acoustic detection system built to track submarines detects an violent acoustic signature, consistent with a catastrophic implosion. A catastrophic implosion at such depths wouldn't just crush, it would vaporize. The forces would cause the hull to collapse in milliseconds. There would be no escape, no chance. In that collapsing chamber, pressure would increase so rapidly that no human reflex could respond in time. On deck, disbelief spreads. Searchlights sweep the surface. Radios loop the last signals. Hope bims. Down below, invisible to the world, the ocean claims its victims. For 80 harrowing hours, ships, aircraft, research vessels, and remotely operated vehicles combed the North Atlantic. The world waited, breaths held. Then, on June 22, 2023, a breakthrough. At 1:18 p.m. local time, a debris field is spotted near the bow of the Titanic, about 1,600 feet away. Among the fragments, the tail cone of Titan and sections of its pressure hold the forward and aft end. Bells. ROV cameras rotate in cold, unimaginable depths. Titanium fragments glint under artificial light against the pitch-black seabed. Around them, the silent wreckage of the Titanic lies undisturbed, a ghost ship in total darkness. This new debris is a silent testament to human ambition and fatal miscalculation. Experts analyze the fragments. Their verdict: the pressure vessel catastrophically failed. In a fraction of a second, the carbon fiber hull collapsed under pressure. Instantaneous death for all on board. The ocean, cold, unfeeling, kept its secrets until now. But the discovery raises questions no one had asked before. After the tragedy, multiple investigations converge. On August 5, 2025, the U.S. Coast Guard publishes a 300-page report calling the Titan disaster a preventable tragedy. The vessel's design, certification, maintenance, and inspection processes were found to be critically flawed. Even more damning, the National Transportation Safety Board report, released in October 2025, confirms it. The composite pressure vessel had multiple anomalies. Its real-time monitoring data was misinterpreted, prior warning signs went unheeded, and the hull had been compromised long before the final dive. Engineers modeling the physics described the implosion. Local buckling failure triggered a chain reaction. The hull fractures, imploding inward at lightning speed in under 20 milliseconds, releasing immense energy and shattering the craft beyond recognition. What should have been a remarkable deep-sea expedition turned into a lethal collapse, not because of the ocean's cruelty, but because human engineering, ambition, and hubris failed. Imagine standing on Titan's small bench. Around you, rubber seals, wires, gauges. Outside, 38 megapascals of pressure. Cold silence. Darkness, no escape. For 5 people, curiosity and the dream of touching history became a one-way journey. Their last moments likely passed in invisible, incomprehensible violence. The carbon fiber walls that were supposed to protect them betrayed them instead. Above, search crews and families grieve. Regulations are questioned, industry standards are re-examined. A private company that promised adventure under the sea is now forever linked with a cautionary tale. The ocean whispers, respect the pressure, respect the science, respect the limits. Yet the abyss remains. And so does our fascination, tempered now with sorrow. In the silent dark depths where the Titanic lies, what other secrets does the ocean hold? And will human ambition dare to go there again? If you stare into the deep long enough, you see not just wrecks of steel and rust, but the fragile line between human ambition and nature's immutable laws. The story of Titan reminds us how small we are beneath crushing pressure and endless darkness. What does it say about the cost of exploration, about the fine balance between daring and responsibility? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Could better oversight have saved those lives? Or is the ocean a place too dangerous for private ambition? If you're curious about another ocean mystery, deep-sea creatures, lost wrecks, or uncharted waters, subscribe and join me as we dive beyond what's known. Thanks for watching.